Hi everyone, welcome back to our channel. If you love home theater immersive sound and cool tech setups, then today's video is going to be really exciting. Today, we are taking a look at a very interesting wireless home theater setup that completely changed the way movies and music sound in our living room. This is the LG Immersive Sound Suite, which includes the 8.7 soundbar and the powerful W7 wireless subwoofer and 4 M7 wireless speakers placed around the room to create a full surround sound experience. What makes this setup unique is that it's designed to give you a cinematic surround sound system without the complicated wiring that traditional home theater systems usually require. All of these speakers connect wirelessly and can be controlled through the smartphone app, which makes the setup much cleaner and easier for most living rooms.
Exactly. And what makes this system even more interesting is that it supports Dolby Atmos, which is one of the most advanced audio technologies used in the modern home theaters. So if you are not familiar with Dolby Atmos, it is different from the traditional surround sound because instead of just sending the sound to the fixed channels like front, rear or side speakers, the Atmos treats sound as individual objects that can move anywhere in the three-dimensional space. So when you are watching a movie, sound does not just come from sides or behind you, it can actually move above you and around you, making the experience feel much more realistic and immersive. But LG added another interesting feature to this system called Dolby Atmos Flex.
So what exactly Dolby Atmos Flex? Can you explain it?
Yes. So this Dolby Atmos Flex is designed to make Atmos systems more adaptable to different room layouts. In many homes, it is difficult to place speakers exactly where the traditional Dolby Atmos systems require them. With Atmos Flex, the system can intelligently adjust how sound is distributed depending on where your speakers are placed in the room. For example, if your speakers are not perfectly positioned for traditional surround sound, the system can still simulate a full immersive experience by optimizing how audio objects are delivered through the available speakers.
So basically it's like a smarter version of Dolby Atmos.
Yes, exactly. So the traditional Dolby Atmos system works best when the speakers are placed very precisely in a specific manner, like ceiling speakers, specific rear channels or like side speakers. But Dolby Atmos Flex gives you more flexibility, especially with wireless speakers like these M7 speakers, allowing the system to adjust the sound field automatically.
And that's actually really helpful for people like us who want immersive audio without turning the entire house into a complicated home theater installation.
Exactly. So in today's video, we are going to walk you through the entire system. So we will talk about the design and the build quality of the speakers and how we set up everything using the app, the speaker placement and the room calibration, and most importantly, how the system actually sounds with movies, music and everyday TV.
We will also show you how the system automatically calibrates the speakers to match the acoustics of your room, which is something that can make a big difference in surround sound performance.
And once everything is configured, the system creates a surprisingly immersive sound field where the audio can move around you in multiple directions. But the real question is how well this system actually performs compared to other premium soundbars and the surround setups that are already available in the market.
And more importantly, is it worth buying if you are thinking about upgrading your home entertainment system?
This setup isn't cheap. The H7 soundbar alone costs $1,000. The W7 woofer is $600 and each M7 surround speaker is $400. So altogether is around $3,500 and we are using 4 of them. So the big question is this LG Immersive Sound Suite really worth it? That's exactly what we are going to find out in this video.
So, if you are interested in immersive sound systems, wireless home theater setups, or you are curious about how Dolby Atmos Flex works in real life, then keep watching.
And if you enjoy tech reviews like this, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel.
Alright, let's start by taking a closer look at the design of the LG Immersive Sound Suite.
A few moments later.
my feelings. You shatter them quickly, I let you. It's easier than fighting, but I know I give you everything I am. You throw it away like it's nothing. It's easier than fighting, but I know you're so inside the agony. Stop for a second, breathe. turn it all around if I could, but I know it's not enough. I've been trying to reach you, baby, I lose my mind. You've been kinda see-through lately, but you're good for me. 'Cause every time you hurt me, I go na-na, oh na-na. Tell me to leave you, I say na-na, no not now. I've been trying to reach you, baby, to understand it better, baby, tonight. You're struggling to see what I'm doing. Did I take a bullet for you?
So connecting all the speakers is pretty easy using the LG ThinQ app, and as you can see, this is the interface, and we can see different options. So these are all the sound effects, and personally I prefer the AI Sound Pro mode, and this is the custom equalizer. And next we will check different sources like HDMI, ARC, Wi-Fi, Bluetooth and USB. But the most interesting part is the Dolby Atmos Flexconnect. So these are all the speakers that we can see that are currently connected with the soundbar, and this is the speaker configuration. So you can also adjust the distance between the soundbar and your sitting position, and then we press on the next button, and depending on the position of the speaker as well as the sound acoustics, you can actually see how it can optimize the sound quality and as well as the Dolby Atmos signal. So you can place your speakers anywhere in the room, and depending on its position, it can automatically detect everything and optimize the sound quality. During the calibration, you need to remember it has to be done in a quiet environment. So while the calibration is going on, then you would be able to see the lights are glowing on different speakers, as you can see in this video. Further looking into the app, where we can see the sound settings, here we can see subwoofer settings, center, as well as other settings. So this is DRC as well as the auto volume on and off. Then we can see also the tone settings. Here you can adjust the treble, mid-range as well as bass. We have then LG Radio Plus and Spotify Connect. We can also connect the Spotify with the soundbar. Then if you want to activate the night mode, so in night you can actually disable the power of woofer so that you can actually listen to it properly without disturbing your neighbors. So these are all the LG radio stations that is available on the app that you can connect with your soundbar. Apart from that, this is the interface where you can see how many speakers are connected along with the TV. And if you want to also change the ambient light, you can also change it. So this is the rainbow panel where you can actually change the color depending on your preference, and you can simply press on the OK button and you would be able to visualize that light on your soundbar. You can also change the LED brightness and you can set it to either low, medium or like high depending on your preference. So after spending time with the LG Immersive Sound Suite setup, the H7 soundbar, W7 wireless subwoofer and 4 M7 surround speakers, let me give you my final verdict and also briefly compare it with two other popular flagship soundbars, the Samsung Q990F and Nakamichi Dragon. First, let's talk about the overall sound performance. This system delivers a very immersive sound experience thanks to Dolby Atmos and Dolby Atmos Flexconnect. The surround speakers and the subwoofer work together to create a wide soundstage, and movie watching feels much more engaging compared to traditional soundbar. But when I compare it with the Nakamichi Dragon 11.4.6 soundbar system, the difference becomes noticeable. The Dragon system is designed almost like a full home theater replacement. It uses a very large soundbar, multiple high drivers, dual subwoofers to create extremely powerful and room-filling audio. This sound system also delivers a very deep bass and extremely wide soundstage for movies. Because of that, the Dragon can sound much richer and more powerful, especially in bass and large cinematic scenes. In comparison, LG system sounds a bit flatter and less full-bodied. It's still immersive, but it doesn't have same level of depth and richness that the Dragon system can produce with dual subwoofers and larger speaker drivers. However, when I compare this setup with Samsung Q990F soundbar, the story is a little different. Samsung's Q990F is currently one of the flagship Dolby Atmos soundbars with 11.1.4 channel configuration, delivering very precise sound effects and strong bass performance. In my experience, the LG Immersive Suite actually sounds slightly better than Q990F in terms of surround immersion and spatial effect, especially because of the flexible placement of M7 speakers. But the Samsung still has some advantages like better connectivity and broader format support. Now let's quickly summarize the advantages and disadvantages of this LG system. First, Dolby Atmos Flexconnect allows flexible speaker placement, which is great for real living rooms where perfect speaker positioning is not possible. Second, the system is mostly wireless, so you don't have cables running across the room. And third, with 4 surround speakers, the immersive sound stage is very convincing when watching movies. However, there are a few disadvantages. One issue is the fabric covering on the soundbar, subwoofer and speakers. It looks premium, but it easily attracts dust, pet hair, which means you may need to clean it often if you have pet at home. Another limitation is that the system doesn't support DTS audio, so Blu-ray movies with DTS tracks won't fully utilize the surround capabilities. And the HDMI connectivity is very limited. There is basically only one HDMI port used for ear connection to the TV with no additional HDMI inputs for other devices. So let's come to final verdict. So overall, the LG Immersive Sound Suite sits somewhere between the Samsung Q990F and Nakamichi Dragon. It's more immersive than the Samsung flagship soundbar, but it doesn't quite reach the richness and the power of Nakamichi Dragon system. If you want a flexible, wireless surround system with Dolby Atmos and easy speaker placement, the setup is definitely worth considering. But if you are chasing the most powerful and cinematic sound possible, the Dragon still sits at another level. So if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to our channel, and I'll be bringing more home theater reviews, comparisons and tech videos very soon. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.
I know you want children! You are too delicate and weak like Superman!
I'm not like Superman.